Aloha Headsets, Frank here, and it's time for another review. Today, we're looking at Starship Disco by Solus Games. If you've ever been a fan of Rock Band or rhythm games in general, you're gonna love this funky trip through space. Like many other PSVR releases this year, I knew nothing about this game before playing it. Honestly, I didn't even know it was coming out. One of you wonderful people mentioned it in a live stream and I checked it out right away. I got to the PS Store and I thought, what the hell is this crummy looking game? I read the description and I figured why not? The price was nice and I still didn't have any music rhythm games, so I grabbed it. Big mistake judging this one by the screenshots, because it's turning out to be one of my favorite new games. But, as always, don't just listen to me, take a look. Story. Get groovy. Visuals. The visuals are nothing to write home about, but they're nice. The game is mostly just a visualizer with ships that randomly fly by you, and it all works. This game isn't about perfect visuals though, it's about the audio and the gameplay. Audio. Funk upon a time, Solus Games worked hard and put out some of the grooviest tracks I've heard in a while. The audio quality is great. They're not all gonna be your next favorite song, but out of the 7 built-in tracks, most of them are wonderful. It can get a little loud, but honestly, that's a good thing. It just helps to immerse you even more. But where the audio really shines is when you import some of your own music. Gameplay. Rather than offering you different modes, Starship Disco supports 3 different controller setups. You can aim with your head and shoot with your DualShock 4. You can aim and shoot with one move controller, or you can use both. Each setup offers a slight change in gameplay. When using just your head, you must shoot the passing ships to the beat of the music. But to get the best score possible, you must land a direct shot before the window to shoot closes. It's easy to pick up, but difficult to master, especially when you start using 2 move controllers. With one, the gameplay is very similar to using your head, just with less jerking around. But using 2 changes things completely. With the other setups, all you have to do is worry about shooting the ship before the window to do so closes. But with 2 moves, you have to match your colored shots to the color of the ship you're shooting, leading to a much more immersive and fun experience. It really does get a little difficult when you have rows and rows of ships moving toward you so quickly. I still haven't mastered it. When it comes to difficulty though, changing from normal to hard doesn't do anything to the base gameplay. You just get less and less chances to miss a shot. I think with easy you get 10, medium you get 5, and hard you get 3. I prefer to play on easy because there's nothing worse than having to keep playing the first 30 seconds of a song over and over because you keep missing that one damn blue ship. Lastly, and most importantly, this game allows you to import your own music and play the songs as if they were built into the game. It really does work pretty well, and I found that the electronic music works the best. But really any song should do. On top of how wonderful it all works, it's also extremely simple to get your songs in-game. First off, all you need is a USB stick and your music in MP3 format. Plug your USB stick into your computer and put a new folder on it called Music. Next, just drop the songs into the folder. Just make sure they have the proper track labels. It's harder to figure out which song is which when you just number them. Then, make sure you use only MP3. It's the only type supported. Next, just eject that USB stick and put it in your PS4. Open a game and on the main menu, hit the Import a Song button in the top right corner. A list of all the songs in your music folder will pop up. Just pick the song you want to play and that's it. I really love this feature, and I love the idea of getting a new album and not just listening to it for the first time, but actually getting to play it as well. Motion sickness. I never had any. You might get a little dizzy if you don't use move controllers and use your head to aim, but even then you're not really jerking around. It's more of a head bob. Drift. Not one single issue with drift. The tracking on the move controllers is amazing, even when using both of them and crossing the streams. I never had an issue leaving the play area or finding myself off center. Value. For 10 bucks, this game is a must-have. Not only do you get 3 different modes of play, but there is endless replayability when considering you can now play through your entire music library as well. Verdict: this game is awesome. Not only does it offer 3 different controller setups, but they all play great. So whether you're grooving out to the 7 in-game tracks, or jamming to the beat of your own drum, young or old, male or female, you will truly love the experience that Starship Disco and Solus Games has to offer. Well, that's it for this one. Have you taken a trip through space? Thinking about hitting the dance floor, or you're just gonna say, forget about it? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind looking at this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe!